Hello, YouTube. I'm back. I thought I would just make a really quick video about the Golden Thread Tarot because in my last video, or should I say my very first video, I made a deck review of the Golden Thread Lenormand, and I kind of talked about what I like about it. I think I neglected to mention what my issue with this deck is, but I'll kind of get into that with the Golden Thread Tarot. And the issue isn't like a big deal or anything. I just I kind of wanted to make reviews showing kind of the practicality of using these decks is just because I've noticed on YouTube pretty much all deck reviews are unboxings, and I feel like that's not going to give you a very good picture of what if the deck is actually worth it or not. So we're going to kind of get into that with this one. So I'm going to put this one to the side because I already talked about that. So I think I kind of want to maybe talk about. I kind of want to just put a disclaimer. This right now is probably my favorite tarot deck that I own. So I am biased when it comes to this deck, but I do want to talk about just some like really quick things that I kind of have issues with. But it's not like deal breaking or anything. It's just like I think it's important to mention them. So you don't really notice it on this box. So I'll like see if I can show it on the other one, and you can't really see it, but some of the gold foiling, it doesn't chip, but it does become muddled, I guess you could say. So like you can't really see it in this video. It's kind of hard to see, but like the center, it's almost like the gold foiling is like rubbing together, and I I don't know. I mean, like it's nothing like super crazy bad, but it's something that you should be aware of. That I mean, I think that's just the way it is for any gold foiling. It's gonna chip or it's gonna rub. And I have used these decks quite a bit, and they haven't chipped or anything yet, which is really awesome. But I have noticed some of the gold foiling kind of like melds together, so that's something to keep in mind. So anyway, love this box. I don't. It's not the most quality box of a deck I own. It's just kind of It's kind of just cardboard, but it's really nice cardboard. And you're not really paying for the box. You're paying for the card. So let's take this off. So there's the back. And the inside reads, "Boundless is the world within and without, and great are the paths that we wander. A single golden thread lays before you, weaving mirrors and lighting your way into the dark." And there's like the app. And maybe I'll make a review of the app at some point, because I have a few friends that tried using the app, and there's mixed results. So maybe that'll be my next video or something, or who knows, maybe I'll never make a video about that. We'll just kind of like play that by ear. So I'll put this aside. Okay, I'm sorry if like my camera quality is so bad. I'm recording this on my computer because I don't have like a camera. It comes with like this little book which tells you all of the card meanings. It's pretty good actually. They really do stress that you should use the app, but it's good for if you just don't quite remember the meaning of a card and you don't want to whip your phone out and dig through an app. You just want to pull this out and look, and it does give you like some spreads, which is pretty nice. But otherwise, I mean, I don't really use it anymore. But it is really nice for if you're learning, and these cards are really good for beginners. And I don't know if I said that in my last video, but same with the Golden Thread Lenormand. So the backs are freaking gorgeous. These are my favorite tarot cards, the ones that I own. I own a few, and I have a few coming, so we'll see. They have this amazing mat to them, and I'm sorry my camera is so awful. Here, I could turn on a light, but like this is what happens. I guess that's not too bad. Okay. I might turn the light off. We'll see. It depends on how like horribly glary these are. Okay, so I'll just kind of run through all of them. I'm sure there's better videos out there, but so I won't even really. I'll only comment on the ones that I need to comment on for whatever reason. But otherwise, I'll just be quiet. So I'll just try to be quick. Yeah, and I'm gonna turn the light off because that's terrible. Okay, and then this one I do want to comment on because it is gorgeous, but I think you can kind of see what I was talking about, where it like molds together the gold foiling. It's kind of hard to see. Which like it's fine. It's not like a deal breaker, but it's something to be aware of because this is like all gold foiling pretty much, and it's gorgeous, and I love this deck for what it is. But it is something to keep in mind, and these cards in particular really pick up like oil from your hands, so you want to wash your hands before you use these because they pick up oil like crazy. And I think it's because they're plastic cards. They're made of plastic. They're not paper, so that's why they're super bendy. And like I feel like I could cut my finger on this. It's so like sharp because it's just plastic. Whoops. But you can probably like see some of the oil and stuff. But you need to like wash your hands before you use these. Okay. Oh, and these aren't in order. So none of my cards are in order because I've used them. I love this Fool. It's such a sweet Fool. I don't know why. I'm coming. There we go. There is some nudity, but I think because of like the very like it's very like a modern look that it's not that big of a deal. At least to me. Really like this card. That's much better. Come on. Oh, and I'm sorry that there's no music. I know it's kind of like, I don't want to say traditional, but it's pretty like expected to have music during these like flip throughs. But if I'm being honest, I find that really annoying. Like, I just want to see the cards. I don't want this like this tweet bop in the background. Come on. There we go. Okay. Come on. There we go. Yeah, the one thing I will say about these Labyrinthos decks, and I mean, we'll see. I have one coming within the next few days, so we'll see. But there isn't like a card. Aren't any cards in these that I'm like, I really hate, which I feel like there are in a lot of decks. There's like that one or two cards that just kill it for you, and it's just the worst. These are all really nice cards. I will say that. And I mean, I think the only like complaint I would have, I guess, with the artwork is that I think sometimes it can be a little too simple. So if I kind of tend to like, I mean, I guess it depends on what mood you're in, I guess, but these cards can be like really simple, and then you don't really get any underlying meaning, which sometimes you want that. Sometimes you just want a really simple reading, but sometimes you want a little bit more zhuzh to it. And I love this Four of Pentacles. I love the pig imagery. Yeah, this is one of my favorite cards. I really like this one. Come on. There we go. We're almost there. It's a test of fortitude. Okay, I guess the only... I guess I don't really like the death card. It's like fine. I guess this would be the one that like I don't like. I mean, I like it still. It's not like I don't like it, but it's probably my least favorite one. And I've noticed with other Labyrinthos, minus their Seventh Sphere, which I love that death card. Their death cards are really silly, which maybe that was their intention. And if that's the case, then like props to them, because like the thing with the death card is it's not a bad card. It doesn't mean like literal death. So maybe like they're trying to make it a little more silly, just to like make it less scary. But I don't know. It just seems a little it's just silly to me. But that's just my personal opinion. I really love this Ten of Wands. We're almost there. I promise. Come on. Oh, this one's upside down. Come on. And And this is the last one. Woohoo! All right. So no, even though like I've been complaining about some things, I think this is one of the most high quality decks I own. It's really heavy, even though like the card stock is super thin, and I know you can barely see it. And I know other YouTubers have kind of talked about it that it's really quality. This is my favorite card stock that I have. And it shuffles like a dream. So it's like sometimes I just pull this out and we'll just shuffle it as like a stress ball because I just love like the sound of it and the way it just slides. It's so nice. And then we'll riffle shuffle. Oh, and these cards are really slippery. So that's maybe like another complaint, I guess, is that they are really slippery and it's kind of easy to like lose them. But like they're like so bendy too, like, which is awesome because like usually cards you don't want to bend them, but these bend. Like, look at that, and they don't get like a bend in them or a crease in them. They're just so good. Oh my gosh, I just love these cards. Oh, come on. I say as I struggle to pick them up. But yeah, so this is I'll see if I can link these cards in the description. I'm not like affiliated with them. It'd be great if I was though, because I do really like their cards, and I'm actually I'm waiting on another one of their decks because I just love them so much. Not to say that they don't have issues, but like what deck doesn't have issues, honestly. And this is a Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So they have this one, which is their Rider-Waite-Smith deck. They have their Seventh Sphere, which is their Tarot de Marseille, which is the one that's going to be coming within the next few days. And then they have their, I think it's called Arcana Iris Sacra, which is their Thoth, whatever deck. So that's, yeah. So thanks for watching this almost 20-minute video. Holy crap. Yeah, thank you so much.